This is a rich curd, and these are eggs. And what do you get when you combine them both? A super yummy side dish is what you get. Hello everyone and welcome to Simply Food Matt. And today we'll be preparing rich curd and egg burji, or scrambled eggs with rich curd. So without further ado, let's see how we do it. First we'll see what's required for this. Obviously we need a rich curd, and we're going to peel the skin off, remove the seeds from the inside and chop them into tiny little pieces. What we also need are 3 medium-sized onions finely chopped, 4 eggs, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of black pepper powder, 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, salt to taste, about half a teaspoon of mustard seeds and some curry leaves. Now bear in mind that we've used about half a kilo of rich curd before peeling and chopping for 4 eggs, which would be the ideal measurement. Now let's get started with the recipe. Just like most recipes, we start with a pan and 2 tablespoons of oil, and in go the mustard seeds, and when they start popping we add the curry leaves. Just wait for them to sizzle down and then add the onion, followed by the rich curd. And saute them together and saute them well. You'd want to add salt early because that helps in cooking the onion and rich curd. And rich curd in particular cooks really fast, and it has a lot of moisture in it as well, which is what makes this dish so good and sets it apart from any of the other egg-based side dishes that you can prepare. Now with this particular dish, you could have it in 2 different types. Both are good in their own way. You could either have it dry, like a conventional burji, except with rich curd added, or you can have it nice and gooey, which has its own taste, and you wouldn't realize it until you've tried it. So I'd recommend that you try both versions. What we are doing today will be the dry version. Now you can see the onion slightly turning translucent. Our rich curd looks about halfway there from being cooked. We'll add the turmeric at this point and saute it a little more. You can see all this moisture and all the water. This means everything's going on as planned. Now with this particular dish, you could have it in 2 different types, but you will still be using the same ingredients and the same amount of ingredients. It's just the way you cook will slightly differ. What we are doing here is sauteing the onion and rich curd together. We are not using any lid for the pan to seal in the moisture. That's because we want it dry. We are letting all the water, all the moisture steam out of the pan. But if you want it in a gooey texture with a lot of moisture in it, cover it with a lid and seal all the moisture in. It's time now to add in the pepper. Now do keep in mind that you add in all the ingredients before you add the egg. The eggs will be the absolute last ones that you'll be adding. So let's give this a good mix. Now if you want the soft and gooey version, this would be the right time to add the eggs because we see a lot of moisture in the mixture right now. But since we are going with the dry burji version, we'll let this cook for some more time. Okay, it's time now to add in our last ingredient, which are the eggs. One tip I'd want to give you when you're using eggs, particularly when you're in the middle of preparing a dish, always crack open your eggs in a bowl one by one so that even if you do come across a spoiled egg, that does not spoil your entire dish. The last thing you'd want after all this preparation is one spoiled egg in the pan spoiling the entire thing. We wouldn't want that to happen to our dish. So here we are, we've added all the eggs right now. Another tip that I would give you, if you're going for the soft and gooey version, you can leave the eggs half boiled if that's what you prefer, and the flavor will still be amazing. However, for the sake of the video and since we are doing the dry burji version, we will let the eggs cook really well. Even though we call it the dry version, there's still plenty of flavor in this, and the texture of the rich curd along with the egg is just something that you have to try to understand. Both the main ingredients, the eggs and the ridge gourd, complement each other so well, and that's what makes this dish a winner. This will go well with anything that you would have a burji for. It's just something that is a bit different and a lot of fun to prepare and to eat. And there you go, the ridge gourd egg burji is now ready. Do definitely try it and let us know what you think about it. And guys, if you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already subscribed. Also, click on the bell button and turn the notifications on so that you know when our next video is uploaded. We upload recipes in English every Monday and Thursday. So I'll catch you guys with the next recipe. Until then, you guys take care of yourself and have a great day.